I studied a master's degree in digital media and culture at the University of Warwick, and I graduated in January of 2024. I now work as a communications manager at Hala, which is a technology charity based in London that is tackling digital exclusion in the UK and worldwide, using innovative Wi-Fi technology to be used in emergency response situations and to connect people to the internet in places where they need it most. My role as a communications manager involves different threads. One of them is content creation, the other is storytelling, and also creating materials using graphic design and creative writing. I chose to study my master's degree at the University of Warwick because of its unique approach to digital media. I come from Syria, and my undergraduate was actually in medical sciences. And I experienced a shift in my career after the Syrian conflict started. And I found myself very involved in local and international non-profit organizations that supported internally displaced people in Syria. I found the description of the digital media degree at Warwick to be distinct and unique, as well as it kind of pushed students to collaboratively work with professors to achieve the level of value desired from the course. One module specifically dived very deep into these social issues and challenges that took place in the past decades, specifically movements such as the Arab Spring. And these topics were actually heavily censored back home, and I did not have a space to communicate and explore them properly. So with the support of the course leader, I felt like I was in a safe space where we can discuss how these movements took place on digital platforms and the role of social media in communicating these issues. The other thread being the more practical one related to the data analysis and user interface design. That was a more practical skill that we acquired during the digital media course. And right now, in my role as a communications manager, I'm using a lot of these skills in having a critical eye on website design, for example. There were numerous resources of support available in employability prospects in Warwick. I feel the main one for me was all the workshops and talks that took place in the postgraduate hub. I remember attending a few on public speaking and using English as a language to communicate in a professional manner. And as an international student, to have the opportunity to practice it in a professional context is very important for me, as well as the support that I received from my personal tutor, who was very generous with his time and information and kind of helped me envision what my next steps should be in terms of employment and in terms of what I want to do with the skills that I've gained and received during my time at work. My advice to anyone who is considering studying the digital media and culture course at Warwick would be not to be afraid to take a step back and examine the digital platforms and the tools that create and make our world in 2024. And the positive impact of technology is something that is of the highest value in this age. And if you're looking to do just that, I feel like this course would be fantastic for you.